Okay, so now I'm going to go through here with a special tool. It might resemble this this thing here. This one here. It says Big Twin on it. See, this one fits this motor. Goes right through.
Well, that's the one you made, right?
This one it doesn't fit that motor, but it fits this one. So I've got to make a new one for the other motor. Alright, so now I need so this expanding manual, so now I got to expand it up to where it starts to cut. We're going to want to cut out a couple thou at most, probably a thou basically, initially, just to get the hole rounded out. I'm not really looking to open it up per se, just to get the high spots out. This thing's already got load on it too. There we go. You hear kind of high spots in there?
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to give a big increase more. About that much. So it goes about halfway in there and it gets tight in the bushing about halfway in. So a little bit bigger. Sneaking up on it. That's the advantage of the adjustable ring where I can adjust it. Okay, so now we're going about that deep and it gets tight. So from here on we need to just open it up a little bit. Okay, so a little cutting oil on it. Okay. Throttle body's in the way up there. Don't pull the reamer through the bearing when it's running. It's not good for either one. Okay, that barely cut anything. Probably all it needed, I bet. Okay. Just put that in there and check the bushing. Slide through the hole.
Nice.
Maybe we'll have to do a little more work than that. Now, a way of checking the pinion shaft and the crank. Well, mocked up. How does this work? Probably not a very good test, but I want to at least see if it binds up. tight that goes in. Acted like it didn't like that very well, didn't it? I'm thinking that might be tight. It's almost the whole way to the flywheel to get that to come out. That's a little bit tighter than you want to have it into your snout. So my guess is there's some misalignment issues in there. If you look deep in there, it looks like there might be a mark in there already. Transferring the metal on this side about right here, inside the bushing way down in there. See, it looks like it's got like a burr or something went in there.
Oh yeah.
So I think there might be a little alignment issue. Okay, so now ringer for fixing that one. Now that's the one we did not have the ringer made for that one yet. So we were using the XL cam bushing. It was not this one. So this is using the big, let's have the big one out. Okay. Fit on this one. I don't have a ringer that works for line ringing that hole. Oh no, this is the late model. Late model case, early cam cover, early push. This one never happened because mismatch of gears. This one takes the 9/16. This one here is the fixed diameter one. This is the Jim's one. Right in, no problem. And where is my custom one at? This one. That is not it. 13, that's a cam. This one. 9/16. With an adapter bushing. Probably to work with early parts. That fit in there too. Didn't take that one. Didn't take this one. Let's take that one. All right. Must be metric. One I want to use. Yeah, it's full of crap in there. See the hole?
Mm-hmm.
That's that one. Nope. deal's going on. Should be American. Oh,
That's true.
it's not the inner one, it's the big outer one.
Mm.
Dumbass. Small reamer, big Allen. Look at the difference. Should do just a little bit of a hit. Where's the
It went back behind the tub.
find the tub? Right. An hour to find it back there. Must have bounced back there. Here. Okay, I'm going to just rub it in the hole a little bit. Alright, I didn't really cut anything, it's kind of rubbed on it a little bit. See if that'll work again. Tight right there. I'm definitely forcing it in there. Rubs right there. What are we hitting on? Weird. Don't know. I got some binding, but not sure exactly what it's doing. Alright. Get this thing off of here. Take it all apart, clean it, see what we got. We'll be back.